Alright. Think everything is set up. This is actually a first for a live stream on my channel. Not only am I playing Touhou 20 today, but also I've started the stream like 5 minutes early. That's very uncharacteristic of me. Usually we're like either on the dot, which is rare, or we're incredibly late. There's never an early start to a stream. Everything looks to be good though, so we could I'll leave it on the starting soon screen for just a little bit longer since we are a little early. Oh, hey Gabe, or Mr. Confuse. I know who you are. Nice clippy profile pic, by the way. No Discord stream? No. This is a blind playthrough of Touhou games. So usually when I'm doing blind playthroughs, I typically don't do it in stream sessions or Discord stream sessions. That will change in October though, when I eventually play Digimon Time Strangers. For that game, I'm going to do my first ever playthrough on Discord. And depending on if my friend is up to it or not, I may turn that into a co-op playthrough where we both play at the same time. But I'm not sure actually, I really don't know if Miles will be up for that. I know that he'll want to play the game, but if we go with that option, then I may unfortunately only be able to play Time Strangers every Saturday and Sunday. And not even Sunday, because I got plans with someone else on Sundays. Especially for October. So, that'll have to be a workaround. In any case, though, it has been a hot minute since I last live streamed. Fiddled around with my audio settings a little bit, so I should be a little louder now, as well as the game. Hopefully the game is a decent volume compared to my voice. And yeah, I haven't really been doing much since the last live stream we did, which I think was a Final Fantasy XIV stream. I've mostly just been helping friends record their own things, or really just focusing on my drawing. Speaking of drawing, we have a new PNG today that I've shown off in a friend's Discord server, which obviously Scar's Discord server. So let's switch to that right now since it's about to be 5. There we go. Yeah, I have a new PNG model. It's Spirit as his Anthro Wolf form, because I used to just have Spirit as either a VTuber or a PNG tuber in his human form, but now I'm going full furry. I even made like a couple of emotions as well. So we have the basic emote, which is you know, the crooked smile that my character usually has. I have the disappointed crooked frown, the I don't even know what I'm looking at face, and the surprise face when something horrible happens. It's going to be really difficult to switch to those expressions though in game, because for this game it's really difficult. I would have to tab out of the actual window, because for some reason Touhou games won't let me press the number pad and have it register. I don't know, it's a Touhou thing, I guess. And I also made sure to make this PNG customizable, so as you can see, Spirit is wearing a Marisa themed shirt, and the shirt will constantly change depending on what game we're playing, so that's pretty cool. This is gonna be the de facto Touhou shirt though. Just because it's Marisa, but it's really crappy looking Marisa. I say crappy, but like I have a nostalgic soft spot for that particular Marisa design. Also because that's from my favorite Touhou game. I could have gone with Zombie Reimu, but I'm the Marisa guy, so. But I can explain the crest thing now, by the way. Oh, nice! I mean, go ahead. This will be like old Spirit streams where I didn't actually go to Discord servers and did live streams there. you know, you could explain it to me in chats. So I am all ears, unless I'm playing a state. Yeah, Touhou does this weird thing to me where I literally cannot pause in the middle of stages until I get to the dialogue sequence, because these games are nuts. So, Touhou 20. It just got released like 4 days ago. Today is August the 20th. I believe it came out on August the 18th on a Sunday. I've been pushing this game back. I bought it day one on Steam. I am legit surprised that Zune was able to get Touhou 18 on Steam. Like, that's kind of unprecedented. Usually it takes about like a week after Comic-Con for him to release a game on Steam. But no, just immediately day one. That's I was surprised. And unfortunately I had to use my Final Fantasy XIV money to get this game, but it was worth it. It was worth it. So I am excited to play this game because like 2 months ago I played the demo and I absolutely fell in love with it. It's such a fun game. I can't wait to see the post stage 3 bosses, and I want to see like what changes there were to this game. Already I'm noticing that there are a few less bullets being shot by the fairies. Well, not those fairies. Those are definitely still the same. But I'm curious to see like if some of the patterns and bosses were nerfed. I'm going to guess that Stage 2 was pseudo-nerfed, but well, Stage 2 boss specifically. Stage 2 itself seems pretty normal, natural from this demo showcase, but yeah. I have not been spoiled by any character in this game. There was like a joke spoiler, but I don't count it as an actual spoiler because it's kind of impossible, and I will explain what that joke spoiler is later on, but I am 100% certain that that is not true. I hope. So yeah, I am going in as blind as possible. This is actually kind of a first for me, because like, I was able to dodge pretty much anything news related to this game when it was released, so I have no idea what the bosses look like. I don't even know like what type of bosses there are. I'm gonna skip this because okay, that's stage 1. Okay, I was like, oh, that's a different color. Maybe that's a different state. Okay, thankfully it's not. Basically, a deity is born from 9 suns, its body being connected to these suns. Thus, its name is True Lord of the 9 Suns. Currently in the story, the suns are dying, and to prolong his death, the deity consumes other worlds. Oh, that's interesting. It actually kind of reminds me of the... funnily enough, this is a legend that I also learned via Touhou, which I think is based off of a Chinese legend, where, it's either Chinese or Greek. No, it's definitely Chinese. Where there were like 9 suns in the world. I think there might have been less or more, I don't remember, but there were definitely multiple suns. And there was this archer named Ho Yi who shot down the multiple suns because I think it was dangerous to have multiple suns in the world. It would have like caused catastrophe. So he killed all the suns barring one, which is the explanation for why we have 1 sun in the sky. Kind of reminds me of that, but I'm pretty sure that's not what you were basing it off of, because, like, probably not. Each one having 3 points. Ah, the crest says 3 triangles. Yeah, that explains the 3 triangles then. That's cool. Good explanation for that crest, and now I have context for it. Alright, so I configured with the music settings. I am assuming that you guys can hear me, so let's get into this game finally. 3 times 3 is 9. But Bo taught me that 3 times 9 is actually 11. Actually, no, I think it was... I forget the equation, but like... the entire joke is that Bo... Or... I think that's his name? The protagonist is Bobo, I think. I don't even... Okay. I've never actually watched Bo. I don't know what his full name is. Is it literally the entire title, or is it just like Bo? I think it's just 3 bows. So, because that's what I remember. Anyways, the joke was that, I think it was like 3 plus 3 is 6, and the numbers were sentient, and Bo just comes up with 7, and you think that he's going to, like, logic his way into saying that like 3 times 3 or 3 plus 3 is 7. But no, actually 3 plus 3 is 8, because this long wall of an equation that makes absolutely no sense, and I know it makes no sense because I actually looked it up. Point is, Bobobo is really funny, and I actually gotta watch that anime instead of just watching clips. Anyways, I gotta eat food, be back. No worries, Gabe. And hello, Innocence. Funny video game. Oh, I had so much fun breaking the demo with the... Okay, so I didn't show this off when I was playing the demo, but after I did my demo session, I went ahead and looked up some like gameplay videos, and I found Jammer's playthrough of Marisa with a really, really funny build. I'm hoping that I can replicate it here today, but that will depend on whether or not I can unlock all the gems. Again, I know nothing about the full game. I am going in completely blind, so without further ado, let's actually start. Alright, I'm excited because I haven't played a Touhou game blind ever since Touhou 19, which is like 2 years ago. Were you spoiled for anything in this game? Literally nothing whatsoever, and I am legitimately surprised. Despite the fact that I dodged Twitter in general. Like, I am completely off Twitter for the past like 4 days. I've still been on YouTube, and I haven't seen a single video in relation to this game. I've seen a screenshot, but it's a joke screenshot, and I will not believe that that is real. I will explain why I don't believe it's real after we see all the bosses in the game, but I do not believe that is real. Anyways. If it is, I'm going to scream. So without further ado, I guess we just play as Marisa, since we play the demo. I love Marisa, and I love the mechanics that Marisa has. Now, do we have access to any of the gems? We only have access to one. Okay. I kind of wish that I could like transfer my data from the demo, because I did manage to unlock everything, but it's what it is. YouTube spoiled me pretty quickly, lol, which I was a bit salty over. Ah, that sucks. I also took like extra precautions. Whenever I went onto the YouTube home menu, I would turn my head away and just like press whatever button I need to press. Like, if I want to go to my history, I'll just go to my history. But like, by and large, I made it my goal to not watch any like Touhou related videos. I've mostly just been like buying my time watching like the occasional like comic pop and podcast episode here and there of random shit. So like, I haven't gotten any Touhou recommendations because of that. But yeah, that sucks. Gosh. Especially when you're like really excited for a game. It's one of the reasons why I was really salty about being accidentally spoiled by the stage 3 boss back when I was playing the demo in like a random server that I'm in. They just like posted the picture in like the non-spoiler channel. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? It's only been a couple of days. Anyways, I'm glad that I let my dog out of my room, because he would have been barking and I would have had to get up. In any case, we only have one, right? All right, we can switch. So I have to remember what these crystals do, because it has been a hot minute. I do remember loving the moon, and, you know, considering I made the thumbnail, I think I might go with the moon. It's gonna take me a bit to remember exactly what the moon does for my main gem, so let's do it. Yes, it gives me this shot type, and I believe I can erase bullets with my option. Nadako became a pretty quick fan favorite, which I'm happy over. Oh yeah, totally. I really loved her design when I first saw it, and the more I listened to her theme song, the more I'm like, yep, this is a great theme song. I am personally a big fan of the stage 1 boss theme, but Nadako is still really, really good. Her stage theme, though, which I think is called Preston John or something like that. The Golden Gate of Preston John, if I remember correctly. It's such a weird name, but such an amazing theme song. Such an amazing stage theme. Alright, well, I don't notice any sort of, like, decrease in defense for those, Wonder Stones, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm trying to, like, gauge on whether or not things have, like, been altered from the demo, because that usually happens in Touhou games. Usually the demo is made to be significantly harder than the final build of the game, for obvious reasons. Like, Zune wants to make things a little more difficult for, new players and all that. Well, looks like Wonder Stones still show up in the middle of boss fights. Although, it didn't seem to... Wait a minute, I noticed that it's not shooting as much as it was in the demo. Maybe, Zune might have altered its, shot rate. Which, good. I liked the Wonder Stone, mechanic when I first played, and it's like, yeah, I'm a firm believer that it's a cool mechanic, and it really adds to the difficulty of the game, but by gosh, it is so annoying. I still find it annoying. Yeah, it's not shooting nearly as much as it was in the demo. He definitely lowered the shot rate. Hallelujah. Also, there's an English patch for the game already? Really? Okay. Is it all the dialogue translated, or is it just names? Cause like, damn, 4 days and we already have like a patch for it. I don't know, like, that's kind of surprising, because I've been around since, like, the days of Touhou 13 being a new game, and usually it doesn't take this quickly for TH patches to come out, so I'm impressed. I'm impressed by the Touhou fans lately. Base shots are a bit stronger, and the stage 1 enemies had their HP altered to be a bit lower, I think. Oh, thank goodness. I'm glad that Marisa is seemingly more powerful, which means the Jammer's build will be even better when I eventually get access to it. Path of Exiles 2 got massive updates for the better. Oh yeah, I saw that, Druid. And Druid immediately creams, just like how I'm immediately creaming by this game. In fact, that might incentivize me to play Path of Exiles, Druid, but I won't play the second game first. I will play the first game, so ha! The Reamer Red storyline was translated. I think that's the only one so far, but every spell card name and stage theme and the boss names are translated. Dang, if I knew that, I would have gotten the patch, but you know what? We're doing multiple sessions of this, so I don't mind. We'll play this game again this week. All right. Chirizuka. Again, I love this stage. I love this boss theme. I love how climactic it is. It definitely fits a Yamamba type of character. I'm so glad that Zune reincorporated the Yamamba race again, because, like, I like, Nemuno. I think that was her name. She was a cool character. It's just that there wasn't really much to do with her. Okay, yeah, so the Wonder Stones aren't shooting. So they don't shoot during boss fights. Oh man, that makes things so much easier. Yeah, because it is not shooting whatsoever. Does it also not shoot during the non-spells? Oh my gosh. Alright, yeah, Zune added a lot of really good changes to make the game a little more palatable. One of those things where I kind of wish there was a way to turn on the Wonderstone attacks again, because like that would be a really good like challenge mode. Just have the ability to just make the Wonderstones attack you again. I don't know. I'd call me a sadist, but like that would be really cool. And also, I'm like, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that L. That spell is pretty difficult, but yeah, I could just reset and redo the entire first stage. But like, this is our first playthrough, so. And yeah, the stage 1 boss spell cards are pretty, like, inventive. I like the fact that those fairies are just pretty much dropped from the sky. It's kind of fun. It really shows off her potent strength. Because I think that's what she's supposed to be. She's like a very strong character, physically strong. Path of Exiles 2 is the better one, in my opinion. Is it like a Koei warrior situation where it's just a redefined version of a pre-existing version of the game? Like, you know, it's Path of Exiles 2 the exact same as Path of Exiles 1, but better. Like, story-wise, gameplay-wise, etc., etc. Or is it literally just a sequel in the context of a story? If it's the former, then, like, yeah, might as well just play Path of Exiles 2. Yeah, Wonder Stones don't shoot during bosses, and their HP was nerfed, and they now give resources every 3 stones you kill. Thank goodness, because, like, I was wondering how Zune would incorporate resource management, because, like, you could barely get any lives or bombs in the demo. You know, Path of Exiles 2 is a different story. Well, then I gotta play Path of Exiles 1 anyway. Okay, so I think the demo sort of... the demo footage in the full game sort of lied to me. I thought that beginning part was severely nerfed, but apparently it wasn't. I think the person who was playing that demo footage just killed those yin-yangs like really, really fast to the point where they weren't able to shoot anything. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the Wonderstones keep their level in between stages. Was that a thing? I'm pretty sure that wasn't a thing in the demo. Yeah, there's a lot of changes. There's definitely a lot of changes. A lot of good changes. It seems like Zune really listened when people were complaining about the game being a little too difficult. And again, I'm all for a challenge. But I'm the first one to admit that, like, the whole Wonderstone shooting constantly all the time and certain enemy HP being really, really massive was a bit of a weird decision. Alright, you. Huju. You were super, super annoying because of this, like, rant. This pattern is just so nasty. Oh, like, right there. Again, I'm gonna keep going until we can't go anymore in terms of our life count. I'm not looking to perfect my first playthrough, after all. I'm in no way a pro with these games. And besides, you have to play this game like multiple times because I didn't need to bother. You have to play this game multiple times and get to the end in order to get the stone, the gem, to add to your equipment. So, like, yeah, playing this game multiple times, not looking to perfect your first playthrough, perfectly understandable with this one. It's similar to Touhou 18 Unconnected Marketeers, where because of the whole, like, roguelike card system, you want to collect as many cards as you can per playthrough to make the next playthrough easier. I forgot how cool the constellation looks in this stage. Now, my real question is, and I heard about this after I played the demo, apparently Zune incorporated a bit of AI in the backgrounds of the game. I'm wondering if the full game has either removed it or severely changed it. I don't know. I'll have to, this is something I'll probably have to research later. Or hear word of mouth, probably. Also, sorry, I lied. Wonderstones gave resources every 3 stones in the demo. Now they give resources every stone you kill, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I noticed that. So it's kind of like, Wait. I'm getting my wires crossed. I was thinking like in Touhou 17, Wily Beasts and Weakest Creatures, something similar happened. But no, it doesn't. I'm pretty sure there was a game that did something like that, where you would shoot something down that constantly shows up, and it would give you a resource every single time you shoot it down. I think I might just be thinking of Lily White from 18. Something that I rarely ever use because, like, that game was already difficult as it was. Yeah, I think I'm just having my wires crossed. Pretty sure the backgrounds are still AI, but I'm not entirely sure. I do remember a lot of people saying, like, they're going to make a patch to remove the backgrounds. You know, just to, you know, remove it. And that's perfectly understandable. UFO? Yeah, UFO did. Technically speaking, if you collected a green UFO or red UFO, you would constantly get those collectibles, either bomb collectible or life collectibles. So yeah, it was UFO. Gosh, UFO. I managed to, like, get so good at UFO that I can, like, 1cc that game now, and I'm actually kind of surprised. That game was the one that really gave me a lot of trouble when I first started Touhou when I was a teenager, and, like, nowadays I'm like, I can make that game a bitch. Byakuren is actually fun. Unfortunately, Show still isn't. You just guaranteed a life piece every 3 stones. Awesome, awesome. Oh, every 3. That actually kind of reminds me of Touhou 14. I think I was thinking of 14, where you get resources via POC, point of collection, at the top of the screen. So every like 3 times you do a POC, I believe, in that game, it's either 3 or 4, you get a life piece. This pattern scares the heck out of me every single fucking time. It has been a hot minute since I played a Touhou game, so it is like I'm trying to get used to this, to shmups again. Alright, if I could kill you. I probably should have killed you when these bullets showed up, actually. Oh, now you gotta, like, strategize with when you kill the Wonder Stones during boss fights. It's almost like a free bomb in a way. Or kind of like a border, really. Oh man, you really are related to Hoju. Your pattern just revert me to monkey. I'm really glad I went with Moon. Marisa be a whaler on the moon. Oh! I'm gonna be a monkey for this entire playthrough, apparently. Okay, this is one that I really like, but I'm kind of weird at this one. Gotta make my way up. Gotta make my way downtown. Or I could just destroy the Wonderstone and also activate my effect. There's a lot of ways to just, like, nerf boss patterns in this game. Mechanics that make it really fun. Okay, I got a life again, so... I played pretty terribly in the first stage, but I'm doing well right now. Also, if I remember from my research of the demo, you are like some sort of river chimera from Chinese mythology. And I guess chimera, I think that's why she's related to Hoju. Man, I can't wait to get the TH crap. TH crap. I keep calling it TH crap. The TH patch to learn the story. Right now, I'm just like, and Marisa brings the power of the Lunarians and destroys everybody. Gosh, I'll never get used to that fucking face. Which one? Yes. Both Marissa's and Hoju's. Like, I don't even remember what her first name is. All I remember is that her last name is Hoju. Because she's related, I think. Watch her not be related at all to Nue. Which would just be like a coincidence. Okay, I'm definitely noticing that Marisa is far more powerful, like, overall damage-wise. Because I am I'm murdering these fairies really, really fast. Faster than I did in the demo when I had, like, the big offensive jammers build. My gosh, Moon is just so busted. I am shocked that Zune didn't, like, alter this in any way. Not that I'm seeing at the moment, at the very least. Because, like, yeah, like... and the Wonderstones, too. Like, at this point, the demo was really challenging. And I liked that challenge. I don't know if these changes have made the game significantly easier to the point where it's too easy. I'm still enjoying myself. And besides, you could have more of a challenge if you don't pick Moon. But, Moon definitely seems like the easy mode. Her first name is Chimi. Oh my gosh, why is that so adorable? I love that name. Chimi. She sounds so cute. I screwed this up, I screwed this up. I screwed the pooch. Yeah, I'm just gonna use this. I wasn't using these bombs anyways. Still one of my favorite stage themes in this game. I'm wondering if anything will top this. Such a weird, like, reference in the name as well. Like, Preston John is a name that I didn't think I would hear in Touhou. And yet, here we are. Alright, so my predictions are... we're going to get another, like, pyramid-type character. Maybe an Egyptian-type character. I do know that the Stage 3 boss is not Egyptian. She's just Egyptian-dressed. I think she's based off of a statue in Chinese mythology. It's either Chinese or Japanese. But I am hoping we get an actual Egyptian character. maybe the official version of Set, or some form of like a female god like Isis or something like that. You know, you never know. He did alter Moon's damage a little bit. The hyper arrows aren't as strong anymore. Well, that's fair. Still, the survivability with Moon is kind of like the more important thing. The Stage 5 theme is my favorite song in the full game personally. Ooh, good! I can't wait. Stage 5 themes are usually always great. Yeah, so like, apparently this girl is based off of a statue similar to a Jizo statue. So her and Naruko can probably like have a lot of fun together in fanfiction. Also, her eye markings remind me of Vmon from Digimon, and that's only because I just recently drew Vmon, and I'm like, damn it! Now I'm associating this character with Vmon, which I'm actually fine with. If I had more time on my hands, I'd probably draw, her name is something... No, Naruko. Naruko? Wow. The comparison is just there. Yeah, if I had more time on my hands, I would probably draw Naruko as a Vmon. That would be cute. Unfortunately, I just don't. Alright, for this game, I need to turn up the audio more because, like, we're getting close to the to the finale. So, like, we're getting close to the point where the demo is over. Oh, Druid, I just saw your reply in the Discord server. Yeah, I joined the Discord call, and I saw you and Hydra sleeping there, and I'm like, I didn't want to disturb them. Were you sleeping, or were you actually awake? I don't know. Any case. Oh boy, I love this song. Honestly, Stage 3 is just full of bangers. The entire stage is just a banger in general. If I remember correctly, you can in fact erase the lasers. But it's a little difficult to do that, so it's better to just dodge them. It's actually really easy to dodge the lasers anyways. Oh yeah. Bosses, really difficult to deal with them with this particular shot type, mostly just due to the fact that was a large invincibility frames. I am surviving the spell for some reason, I don't know why. How did I survive that? I've never beaten that spell in the base in the demo. I kind of felt like I had like a bunch of invincibility frames there for some reason. I should have died there. I should have died. It didn't feel right. This feels wrong. My reaction whenever I actually like legitimately get through a spell card that I have no reason to get through. Oh, I forgot about this one. Parting the Sea. I love the concept of this. So cool. And also, like, because I'm playing as Moon, I could just erase the sea. Yeah, Moon significantly, like, neuters Naruko. But hey, she still has a good song, and that's the best part about her. Especially this part where it like harmonizes with the piano. Man, Touhou themes that bring in like a really good harmonizing piano are some of my favorites. Alright, this is the one where I can gain, like, massive amounts of gem points to activate my thing. I can activate my thing. Is it just me, or is Marisa's hitbox really, really small in this game? Jesus Christ, Moon just breaks the spell card. Also, the spell card felt a lot more dense in the demo. Come on, yeah, yeah, yeah! I need to bomb that, because I want that life point. Oh, this one feels a lot weirder. My eyes are twisted. This feels pretty samey from the demo, but I was also never really a fan of this one in general. Nadeko is a strong contender for like top 3 characters in the series for me, which surprised me. I mean, she has a phenomenal design, she has a great theme song, and her boss fight is really, really fun. I always have a blast going through most of her patterns. The only one I don't really like is the first one, but that's only because it's so confusing for me. Until this playthrough, which somehow I managed to get through it. Even the last one is fun in its own right. Your player hitbox is like 1.5 times 1.5 pixels in this game, or something crazy like that. Oh, so I'm guessing it is like slightly smaller, which is good. Now Marisa isn't as dummy thick as she used to be. Alright, it's time now to actually go into uncharted territory. I have no idea what's going to happen. We're going to head into this pyramid, that is my only guess, and we're going to meet an Egyptian character. I'm curious, is it going to be like a bombastic stage 4 theme, calm stage 4 theme? I'm going with calm, considering we're going inside of a ruins of sorts. And to your left, you see Mario climbing the giant the giant pillars outside the pyramid. All right, now if I remember correctly, depending on which gem you choose, you actually get like a different path, and your dialogue changes too. From the script that I remember reading on the wiki, the gem determines which door you enter into the pyramid, so multiple playthroughs is kind of interesting. Means this game will have a lot more replayability than just the actual like gameplay itself, but also the story. There's gonna be a lot of reading in this game. I think I see why Zune only went with Reimu and Marisa as playable characters. Alright. Show me what's next. It is calm. Man, I was talking about the piano earlier, and I was right. Oh, that is... I got so distracted by the green... Zoltianic... Oh, I didn't read that. Zoltianic Labyrinth or something like that? Okay. Yomu. I see. Yomu is back with a vengeance. That is a little insane. The piano is really beautiful in this song, and we're fighting like a bunch of gems. I don't know what that green stuff is, but I'm going to guess it's some sort of like toxic layering of some sort. Okay, this seems fine so far. Oh, what are those spirits doing down there? Oh, I want that. Nice. So this is definitely a I can't form a sentence just due to the fact that I'm listening to the music at the same time while also trying to survive. I'm wondering if like the green layering is different depending on your shot type. Cause like I'm Moon. Would it be like yellow if I was going with like the green gem? I wondered. The 3D in the background is pretty impressive though. Like, we're actually going through some form of labyrinth. It kind of feels like I'm going through, like, some sort of dungeon crawler. Oh, I don't like that. I really don't like that. Giant Okay. A giant pyramid with an eye. Okay, I guess we're fighting the, we're fighting ISIS now. Or what is it? The Illuminati. The Illuminati with hearts! That is a lot that is shot at me. I don't know how to feel about... We went through the yellow path, and there's the other paths! And now we're going downward. Okay. So we went through our designated color path, and now we're entering into the center of the pyramid. Oh, the coloring is so cool. I like it. Alright, so this is all about, like, circling around. Oh! And the bullets are white, which makes it really difficult to actually see what's going on. Oh, maybe I was right. Yeah, there's, like, yellow and red and blue, like, stripes all over the place, so maybe that is true. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I'm looking at, like, the patterns of the walls. They're different types of flowers. This is like sunflowers of some sorts. This is, these kind of look like fall flowers. Those look like winter themed flowers, and I can't, red kind of just like it's filled with fire and like flames. Interesting, interesting. I think there's a different ending for each stone for each character, which would be 16, I think. Oh, that's really cool. So many endings. Whoa, I love that hair from the sprite. White hair character? Yes. What are you? Whoa, okay. Zune was cooking with this design. She's surrounded by some sort of like snake, almost. It looks like a snake. And for some reason, the tassel that's wrapped around her body is reminding me of like the sutra that Byakuren uses. But I see the pyramid in the center with the eye. So she's probably the one that created the pyramid and sent it at us. Dude, I love this design. The long hair, the white hair too, the dress that's just like breaking apart into multiple like pieces that's attached to the sash. Yeah, she's probably my favorite design so far. Like, I loved Stage 3, Naruto, but this girl looks really, really cool. And she's so simple too. Like, get rid of the sachet and I don't know. I think it's the hair. The hair is really doing it for me. The hair, the sleeveless black shirt, and the dress. And just the fact that the dress is just like multiple like tattered pieces. I love this concept. She's got my favorite design of the new characters. Oh yeah, she definitely does for me too. The snake, I think, is supposed to be a reference to the Ouroboros from what I've heard, but I don't know. That would make sense considering the sachet, the sash seems to be connected to her dress in some form or fashion, and the beginning of the sash from the other end is in a similar spot. Oh. Yuimon Asama. Interesting name. And very, like, foreboding song. Nice drums. Yeah, I'm getting like really like intense, eerie vibes from her. Whoa, that piano. It's kind of like she's playing with us in a way. Interesting. And I'm seeing like the reactions from Marisa and the dialogue box. She's apparently like laying out a big revelation to us. I don't know what it is, but apparently it's a big one. Color-coded! Yay, color-coded. Giving me mailing vibes now. Oh, I am so happy that those don't shoot at us anymore. Just imagine if the Wonderstone still shot. That would have been so mean. Okay, fun non-spell, if a bit, like, tense and nervous-inducing. Hearts. Okay. That was weird. Is it just me, or was my options not able to erase those? Interesting. Yeah, my options aren't able to erase the hearts, but it's able to erase the basic bullets. Okay, okay. Oh, that's scary. Oh my gosh. I didn't even see that thing. Yeah, okay, that one's a little scary just due to the fact that I can't erase the hearts, and it's very, very tight. They're getting tighter and tighter, these patterns. But that piano is just, like, going nuts. I'm really glad I went with Moon. Alright, what now? Ooh, is it aimed towards me? What the fuck? I don't want to kill her just yet. I want to see what this pattern is. Okay, just really, really tight dodging. It's sucking in on us. That's scary. That's really, really scary. Song is very fitting for this character. Gosh, I love the background so much. But it's really distracting, too. A distracting background in a modern Touhou game. What else is new? What is she doing? Arrows. Arrows that bring out a bunch of, like, flares. Okay. Ooh, okay. This is interesting. Gotta aim them in the other side of the screen, like that. Or upward. Whoa, they still shoot from the bottom of the screen. That's weird. Yeah, I had to take a hit there. And it doesn't seem like Moon can erase those. It seems like Zune has made a couple of bullets be completely immune to the Moon's effect. Which, you know, good considering Moon makes the game, like, super, super easy. She's still round. She has a lot of spells. Ooh! Are those new shot types? Like, that's a gemstone. Knives are aimed. So everything has, like, its own different pattern. Stars seem to bounce off the screen. Oh. There's some aimed stuff. This is very interesting. I like this pattern. I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it when I do my serious playthrough. She's a very scary boss. I can definitely give her that. Oh, those arrows are so weird. Having everything, like, aim at me all at once in the same, like in multiple shapes, too, is just really, really messing with my peripheral vision. Okay, I like this character. She won me over. I mean, she immediately won me over, but that battle was really fun. And I think with a better build, I think that I can do much better with that one. The OST has a lot of piano, and I think her theme showcases that quite a bit, as the entire main melody is nothing but piano. Yeah, you're not wrong. And the thing is, it really does feel like the entire song is nothing but piano, which kind of, like I said, it gives off this eerie vibe, but also a bit of elegance, too. I'm curious to find out what your personality is, lady. Amasa, I think was her name. Yeah, I like her name, like her design. She's really cool. All right. Oh my gosh. So apparently it's thundering where I'm at, and I had no idea. It's another one of those days where it was clear earlier today, and now it's like thundering, and I'm guessing it's outcasted. Like, literally in the past 40 minutes, it somehow became outcasted. So, if my stream somehow, like, crashes for some unforsaken reason, blame the weather. Oh, wow, Marisa's actually having, like, inner monologue. That's new. Alright, so we're going inside of the hole. We are deep underground. So deep that the fairies have actually changed their designs for some reason. You all saw nothing. Fossilized wonders. The game did it! Hey guys, look, it's the name of the game! Yeah! I was worried, like, oh my gosh, are they gonna go, like, super fast or something? Ooh, we're in, like, are we in Sleeping Beauty? Kind of feels like we're in like Maleficent's castle for some reason with all these like thorns all over the place. I need to get out of the corner. Ooh, they're really like banking on these new shot types, on these new shots. All right, so those break off into more bullets. Good to know, good to know, good to know. I want to kill that Wonderstone. There we go. Oh, this is not good. Gosh, when those things get really, really close, it's really difficult to hurt them. I appreciate the fact that it's shooting color-coded bullets, but like, damn, this is a little much. I am just so overwhelmed. Oh boy, a 1-up. That was definitely worth it. That was worth the trauma that you have given me, game. Thank you. So now everything is like blue. Is it gonna turn red after this to indicate that like all the paths that we didn't choose or something? No, apparently I'm just gonna... I hate when that happens. When you just go up to the screen or go to a certain part of the screen and then boom, a spirit that had no indication of showing up just shows up on top of your hitbox and just kills you. I know I'm not supposed to go to the top of the screen, but seriously. No indicator, no indication whatsoever. Couldn't even turn off its hitbox for like a second for me to react. Why are we suddenly on the moon? Why are we on the moon? This is literally the Sea of Tranquility. Did Zune literally reuse the Sea of Tranquility for this stage? Wait, we're on the moon. Why are we suddenly on the moon and the Earth is in the background? Oh no. Oh no. That screenshot I thought was a meme. Oh, it's not true. It's not true. It can't be true. No. See, I thought that because we're on the moon, we're fighting a certain someone, but we're not, because that can't be true. It's gonna be someone completely different. Oh my gosh, it's true! I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. No! Okay. I did get spoiled by something, apparently, but I thought it was a joke, because, I'm gonna be honest, I never believed that she would return at all, ever. But oh my gosh, Watatsuki no Toyohime is in a Touhou game. She's no longer a manga character. For context, for anyone who's watching this, like Druid, who doesn't know anything about Touhou, this is the Marisa moon bitch from one of the manga series that is responsible for decimating most of our favorite fan characters, or just favorite characters. She is canonically so powerful that Zune has stated that she cannot work in an official game due to her power level. But here she is. Like 2 decades later, here she is. Finally a playable character with her fan that can destroy the entire bamboo forest of the lost. Oh my gosh. I'm scared because we're not supposed to beat her. How bad is she gonna be? Oh, but you know what? She's gonna have... Is her theme song a remix of her song from like the manga? I'm not sure, but like... We're on stage 5, right? She's the stage 5 boss? Oh my gosh. Just think of like the hierarchy of stage 5 bosses in the series. We have like Sakuya and Raisin, and like every single stage 5 boss is like a gimmick boss, because like every single like stage 5 usually brings in like some sort of like mechanic that's usually like exclusive to them or changes the entire scope of the playthrough. Like Sakuya's time stop ability, or Yomu's slowdown ability, raises insanity. Clown Piece's insanity, which just makes the game more difficult, but you know, in canon, I guess it makes sense, and like so on and so forth. The fucking Toyohime here, her gimmick is just that you can't win. Say goodbye to your 1cc. You're done. It's over. Oh my gosh, now it makes sense. Now it makes perfect sense why we're on the moon, because her ability is to connect like the waves and the mountains, and that's how she's able to like teleport. That's how she's able to transport herself from the moon to the Earth instantaneously. She did it for us. That's why we suddenly came from a pyramid onto the moon. Are we gonna fight Chong-e as the final boss? Because we're on the moon. Is the final boss gonna be Yorihime? Oh my gosh. I can't believe and every single game ever since ever since Lunatic Renegade? No, Silent Center and Blue. Ever since Silent Center and Blue, everyone's been making like the memes like, oh, the Watosuki sisters are finally going to be extra stage bosses in this game. You know, they basically became like the secondary Mimas, and now they finally are. Is Mima going to be the Touhou 20 final boss? No. If Mima was the final boss of this game, I would have been spoiled by it, because nobody would have shut the hell up about it. Her theme is a pseudo remix of Lunatic Blue. Zune tried to do an arrangement of the original without having heard it again first, except somehow he managed to actually include the motif. And sometimes it just has a really interesting memory, a really weird memory. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Even if it's not one-to-one. Oh, I can't wait to like... So one of the big reasons why I wanted to play this game as soon as possible was so I could look up the soundtrack and listen to it daily. I can't wait to hear like the comparisons of these two. All right, so this is the stage 5 boss. Let's do it. How bad is this gonna be? Right, I have to press it. Really good design too. Like her incorporation into Zune's modern style is really good, honestly. She looks fantastic. All right, how bad? Oh, this is bad. I don't like this. I don't like this. No. And it sucks too, because I want to look at her sprite, because she's doing some interesting stuff. Yeah, she's bringing out her fan. All right. First spell card is a bunch of icicles. I am legitimately surprised Moon is able to erase these. Kind of fitting that I'm using the Moonshot type and we're fighting someone who's on the moon. Marisa is literally whalers on the moon. Oh man, now the description that I made makes total sense, and I fucking hate it. Why? Why is her non-spells nothing but this? Omni Shot. Why is it Omni Shot that can't be erased by fucking boss? No! Why? Why is she like this? It is like Lunatic Blue. I just heard the motif. Oh, say goodbye to my 1cc's of this game. Toyohime is gonna be the one who ruins it. Oh, what the fuck is this? Do I have to go high in order to like dodge these? Oh, this is weird. This is really, really weird. Okay. I went too slow. Gosh, this really is a test playthrough. No, I hate these non-spells. Why is it that every time we go to the moon, it's always this micro-dodging bullshit? Why? Well, now I don't feel so bad about using the Moonshot type to erase all this fucking stuff. This is bullshit. I'm scared. Oh, that didn't even erase the... Okay, Junko. Okay. Oh, you have to use these as, like, protection. Unless they come straight towards you like that. What the fuck? I hate this. But I also kind of like this pattern, too. Yeah, that is true. As long as I can get to the end and reach the final boss, I'm fine with... Oh, it's gotta be curvy lasers. It's gotta be fucking curvy lasers because she hates me. Wow, no wonder Reimu and... No wonder Yukari lost to this bitch. And just imagine if her sister is the final boss. Okay, I'm gonna have to start bomb spamming at this point, because, like, I want to unlock this. Sorry, Toyomi. I'll have to play her stuff later. I hate this. I hate this so much. She's glowing blue, I just realized. Interesting. I mean, she also has no battle damage, which, of course, we wouldn't defeat her at all. Oh, well, now I'm scared. Now we can literally do anything. Is it Mima? Is it Yorihime? Is it Chong-e? Who's the final boss? Nobody knows. Good song, too. The synth-like sound also reminds me of the early days, too. Bone Graveyard? Oh no, we're in the Elephant Graveyard. Our final boss is Scar. Eternally Land. Okay. Are we still on the moon? So that tells me we're not on the moon anymore. Alright, revenge bullets. Oh, that's a lot of revenge bullets, actually, yeah. That's a whole lot of bull. Man, you really need to, like, save those Wonder Stones for some really difficult stuff. Like, there's a lot of difficult patterns in this game that I should probably use the Wonder Stones for. Or just bomb spam. That works too. Yeah, those are literally just bones. Okay, interesting. You destroy these diamonds and they transform into those clear ones. Cool. That's a Tenchi. Wow, no, like, significant mid-boss. Okay, we're already at the final boss now. Giant pyramid that looks like the Illuminati, a Tenchi, bones. Are we going to revive the dead carcass of Mima? I would say this game takes the title of having the hardest patterns in the series now. Oh, totally. Like, the demo was already difficult as it is, but, like, you could definitely tell that Zune neutered a bit of the early game and transferred all that difficult stuff to the end. Especially with the stage 5. Who is it? That's a new person. That's nobody. That's a random person. That's a random bitch. Is that her cape? Oh, no. Add this to another final boss who has a really weird cape design. And some sort of, like, fire trumpet coming out of her armpit or something? Or wings. Whoa. Iwanaga Aria. Aria. Elia. No, okay, it's no correlation. I was thinking of, like, Persona, like the Elia Shrine or Araya Shrine in some translations, but no. Not a Persona reference again. This character looks so bizarre. So she's fossil themed. She has, like, fossils for a mask. She has like a wingspan that's also acts as sort of like a cape with like the Illuminati symbols in the back. Is that supposed to be her tail that's coming out from her back, or is that like some sort of ponytail or something? She's literally surrounded in like fossils and bones. I mean, the game is called Fossilized Wonders, so I don't know how to feel about this design. It's definitely one of the more interesting ones. I'm going to guess that's like a will-o-wisp coming out of the her other wingspan. I don't know. I'm curious to know what her story is though, or what she's based off of, because like, you know, typical Touhou game, typical Touhou final boss, they're usually based off of something mythological. In this case, she's probably based off of the Illuminati. It's the leader of the Illuminati. Actually, if it was the leader of the Illuminati, it would probably be a lizard person. She's a stone goddess, whatever that means. Yeah, that sounds incredibly special. I'm trying to remember, is there any like stone goddess in Japanese mythology that I know of? And nope. So I have like no basis on this character. All right. All we need to do is survive. Just get to the end, use our bombs, and we can get this gem and then do better in the second playthrough, or you know, subsequent playthroughs. Stone goddess. Well, I guess it says it right in their theme song. All right. I'm already loving this song. So, ever since like Touhou 15, every single subsequent final boss has become my new favorite final boss theme. So will this beat Zanmu's song? I don't know, but it's off to a good start. All right, let's get a drink of water real quick. All right, let's do this. I'm scared. I can sort of erase those, sort of. Ooh, okay, yeah. Good strategy. just neuter the boss, okay. Alright, first spell. First spell is insanity. It's even more insanity. And I thought it was bad already. Okay, well, actually, it's claustrophobic as hell, but that is a lot of damage. It's claustrophobic as hell, but kind of fun, actually, to just dodge all those things. Yeah, I was expecting that to happen. Just abuse the moon mechanic. Are those aimed at me? Well, the subsequent shots are aimed. That is so weird. Okay, that reminds me of Parsi a little bit. And that also reminds me why I don't like Parsi. I think I get it, like minute movements. That's the ticket. Why? They just keep bouncing. The bounce is insane. Why do they just keep bouncing like heck? What the fuck? It's like they just didn't stop. Come on, come on, come on. At least kill her, thank goodness. Ooh, in battle dialogue, and those swirls have returned. So I'm guessing she's like harnessing the power of all the gemstones. Oh, that's fast! I can't hit her. I can't hit her. She's too far away. Moon is actually making this a lot more harder. The 4 individual colors. Yep, they're gonna keep bouncing. Her gimmick is bouncing. I think I get it now. I just realized I can't actually see her, her spell cards. I can't see the amount of spell cards she has left. That's unfortunate because I don't know when this is gonna end. I ran out of bombs. No, we just have to bomb spam. Come on, we can do it. And maybe get that life. Why do you keep scaring me, game? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, why? Why? That's scary. No. Okay. Oh, did we actually unlock it? I think that indicates that we unlocked the stone. Oh, hallelujah. Okay. So you don't actually need to beat the game, you just need to use up all of your continues, I'm guessing. Which is... thank goodness. Alright, so that was a final boss. That was incredibly difficult. What the fuck was that? At least we got the moon. Yay! Alright, I need to look something up real quick. Let me open my screenshots because I took a screenshot of the specific build that I want to use. And actually, no, I didn't take a screenshot. I saved a picture on a random server. I think it was like one of the Touhou 19 netplay servers. Yep, it's a picture of Marisa's hat on Thanos, and he's holding the gauntlet, and the gauntlet is literally the Jammer's build. Alright, so moon's at the top, yada yada, okay. I believe this cluster increases my overall focus damage, question mark? And we'll put this moon here for now. Well, in any case, that was Touhou 20. that was incredibly intense, and man, I am gonna love going back to like watch playthroughs of this game because like I want to know how the fuck people were able to survive Toyohime. That entire battle just seems like a big fuck you to the, not only to the fan base, but also just to the player. How are you supposed to survive those non-spells without micro-dodging? I guess it really is just micro-dodging. But still, that seems so wrong. I just realized something. Maybe I want to put Moon on the other side. As much as I like the ability to erase bullets, I also want to test out the focus damage. We'll have Moon right there. Yeah, I completely forgot the effects of everything, so it's gonna be a little, it's gonna be a little bit of like experimentation, unless, you know, I download the patch to translate stuff, or literally just look up the wiki. The wiki had the manual, and it did actually show off like what everything does, so I'll probably have to look up the manual at some point. In any case, I think Touhou 20 is going to be one of those games where I'm going to have to do multiple playthroughs of on stream. We're going to play through with every single gem, and we're going to unlock every single gem and use the best build in the game, and have to suffer from the moon bitch. Yay! I'm looking forward to going back and seeing my reaction to stage 5. 'Cause, seriously, I thought it was a fucking meme. What if you ate Patchy the pirate? Well, I mean, Marisa does occasionally eat a Patchy, if you know what I mean. I now want fan art of Patchouli dressed as Patchy the Pirate, or at the very least with an eye patch. Patchouli is Patchy the Pirate, Marisa is SpongeBob because she's blonde, and I guess Alice could be Patrick.
Okay, Marisa, you could be Dirty Dan. I just want to be Patrick.
Arg! Now, where is my Touhou game with pirates? Actually, we did have a Vengeful Spirit character who does own a ship. I think that's like the closest thing we ever have to like pirates. I'm looking forward to Touhou 21, where we have to find the One Piece. And the plot twist is that the One Piece was actually the Two Piece. But of course, the fucking Lunarians had to have it, of course. So we have to go back to the moon again. It's always the fucking moon. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? We haven't even seen, like, the extra stage boss. I'm very curious about who they are. If anything, it's gonna be Yorihime. just to mess with me. And it's funny because I actually do like those characters. I like the Watatsuki sisters, as weird as it sounds. Like, I'm a big sucker for anything related to the Legend of Orohime. So they specifically hit a certain vibe for me. But, like, I don't want to fight them. Get away from me. Now that I know how she fights in a Touhou game, I'm like, I never want to fight you again. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight your sister. I don't want to fight anybody. She has the most patterns out of any other final boss in the series, I'm pretty sure. Oh, goody. In a game that is already difficult. That is good to know. Well, good thing that my usual stream plans for this week are not a thing, considering Hydra, my co-commentator for some of the projects that I'm doing right now, is currently busy with a vacation. So I will have a lot of time to play this game throughout the entire week. I'm thinking we're gonna splice in like 2 streams for both Thursday and Friday. We're gonna do Touhou 20 for tomorrow and Friday, and then we're gonna play another game beforehand, just so I can like have a good palate cleanser. something that'll make me happy. Something like Shin Megami Tensei. Because of course, Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne would never take advantage over my innate gullibility. Or my carpal tunnel that I will obviously get from this game. And that's how you use the Wonder Stones, baby. Die. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the focus. Actually, you know what? I'm a fucking idiot. These are the lasers, which is the non-focus version for Marisa. We're using the non-focus shot type, which means this is not gonna be what I wanted to use. Okay, that's great. That is just great. That just means one less thing to unlock. Die, 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 die. Wow, I sure screwed myself right there. I screwed the pooch. I don't know that I'm getting reused to this game again. I think reloading the patterns will be much easier. Problem is, we're not actually using Moon, and the Moonshot type really did save my bacon in that last playthrough. Honestly, if Moon wasn't an option in this game, this game would be a lot harder. Although I do remember really liking the blue crystal. I don't remember the names of the blue crystals, but I remember liking the one that gives an entire erasure effect underneath your character. And like, I feel like that can be really good for some of the later boss patterns. Definitely not with Toyohime. Unless it erases most of the non-spell shot types or shots, I don't think that's going to be useful against Toyohime. In any case, I'm actually glad that this game has like a whole roguelike mechanic, because one thing I kind of feel like early Touhou games sort of lack, and this is specifically for people who are like casual Touhou players or like people who play the game to once see and then never play it again. Like, playing early Touhou games, there's really no incentive to like get better at the game once you do a 1cc. Unless you're really, really into the game itself and you really love playing it and you want to be like, you know, you want to get good enough to be a lunatic player. There's really no incentive to go back to those early Touhou games outside of just, you know, you get the itch to play like Perfect Cherry Blossom and stuff like that. So having like some of the modern Touhou games have this sort of roguelike mechanics gives you a bigger incentive to play them. And that's one of the reasons why I really liked 18, despite the fact that that game is still something that I can't really 1cc competently. It's why I really liked, what's it called? 18.5, which is like 100th bullet file. It has a really weird name, but the game where you play is Marisa. And only Marisa. She's the protagonist. But like, yeah, the customizability with the shot types are just really, really fun and really cool. And that's one of the reasons why I really like the demo and why I think I'm really gonna like the full game here. Because like, I paid $14 for this game, and I think my my payment is definitely worth it with the amount of playthroughs that I'm potentially going to do with this. Oh my gosh, will you fucking die already? It sucks not having magic missiles. For context, I really, really love magic missiles. Magic missiles were my preferred shot type for the old Touhou games when, you know, Marisa had them. 'Cause like, Illusion Laser can deal a significant amount of damage, but I always felt like it was lacking compared to Magic Missiles. And Magic Missiles, like, really got the job done. Sure, you didn't have much spread when you're using them, but really, if you're playing as Marisa, you don't really need spread. You want consistent damage, because she's the powerhouse. Sure, you could also go with Persuasion Needles with Reimu, and you could basically have a similar effect, but I'm also a Marisa player, so I kinda just want to use Marisa as much as I can. I wonder, can I kill this fairy with the shot type? Probably not, unless Zune nerfed the, well, now I'm definitely not. Or, okay, yeah, he definitely nerfed that Death Fairy. Like, man, that Death Fairy, there were times where I wasn't able to kill it. Even with, like, the strongest shot type infused with, like, magic missiles, yeah, that thing could barely die. Why is my shot type so weak? Man, I kind of wish, like, that would have a bigger effect, but it's really all just for the damage. Man, not having Moon really makes some of these patterns, like, really, really intricate to dodge. And you know what? I'm kind of here for it. It's actually kind of fun. Like that. Oh, damn it. I saw that coming. I couldn't bomb fast enough. Dang it. I want to murder you. I don't think I actually killed the Death Fairy. It is what it is. One thing I'm actually glad is that the game is at least nice enough to give you all the corresponding colors of the gem that you have equipped in your main one, if you don't have anything equipped in that specific section. So like, I have full red clusters and everything except for the moon that I equipped. So it gives me the full red cluster effect. Oh, speaking of effects that I really liked and don't have anymore. I gotta do this at some point. I gotta figure this out. Oh, that's scary. Why is it so scary? Oh. See, I made it, but because I killed the thing, I didn't realize that I needed to get out of the way. I mean, I'm not a big fan of this shot type anyway, so this is literally just for unlocking purposes. Just die already! That spell card went on for way too long. Oh boy, I love random lasers that can spawn right on top of me. Isn't that nice? Yes, I love fighting Megamu. Oh, thank goodness I remember this one. And thank goodness I remember to use moon. In the name of the moon, I will punish you. Punish you. Down, 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 down. Punish you. Down, 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 down. I actually did way more damage than when I was using basic moon. So like, yeah, the shot type is technically stronger than the moon one. Moon focus. But like, it's still not as powerful as magic missiles. I'm also really scared. Okay, this one's also gonna be a little bit nasty. Moon! Save me, imperishable moon, save me! I should probably leave that for when it gets closer. Alright, really gotta unfocus my eyes for this one. I can't hit her, I can't hit her. Okay. Oh, she has so much health. Wow. Weird. Okay, so not having Imperishable Moon as my main shot type, or focus shot type, made that spell card a lot harder, because I would constantly like erase bullets to the point where I don't even know like where the safe spot is. But because I'm not erasing them, I actually can see where I'm at. I also feel like that spell was significantly nerfed from the demo. What the Sigma? Hello, Saber. We're playing Touhou 20 today, the full game. This is my first playthrough, although I've already completed my first playthrough. This is technically my second playthrough of the game. Trying to unlock everything. Man, that stage 5 boss. Man, that final boss. Stage 4 boss was pretty fun, though. Speaking of which... Oh yeah, it's red now. Okay, so... it's all gonna have different colors. I'm wondering if... okay, yeah, this definitely feels different, too. Like, the patterns are different. Slightly different. Just slightly. Oh, I shouldn't kill those things, actually. Oh, I definitely shouldn't kill those things. Yeah, so the stage 4 just completely changes in terms of its, like, patterns and stuff. Like, some stuff is similar, like this section right here. But the shot that you get when you kill these things is different. I remember yellow being like encompassing the entire screen with Yomu style bullets, and I hated it. This, however, seems way more doable. But you know what? If you're gonna give like something really nasty with a shot type, you should probably give it to Imperishable Moon, considering Imperishable Moon is like the most overpowered in the game. People are obviously gonna use it. So the essence that's surrounding this cavern is blue. So I'm guessing like this blue is like the opposition of red in the context of the shot types and powers of this game. It's kind of fascinating. So for the opposite of yellow was green. I mean, in terms of a color wheel, I guess that technically does make sense. Although wait, wouldn't yellow technically be an opposition to blue? I guess if we're talking about just like color coding in general. Oh, I forgot how weird that one is. Ew, wait. Why? My eyes. Fucking eternal meek right there. Game trying to make me meek again. And then like this one seems to be the exact same every single time because it's like all the colors just attacking us because we're in the center. I think, oh man, the environmental storytelling in this game is actually quite inventive and pretty interesting. It's like, despite not knowing the context of the story or anything like that, the way the stage is playing out for at least stage 4 and stage 5, pretty well done. Heck, stage 3 also had some pretty good environmental storytelling too with the pyramid section. Like, the closer you get to the pyramid head, yes, it's just a giant pyramid head. The closer you get to the pyramid, the more bombastic the music is, and the more the more is added to the patterns, and I really appreciate that. Something that I notice in a lot of Touhou games that Zune really likes to do is like he adds to the stage's difficulty in a way that makes sense for the song and for the plot. Like one of the biggest examples I always remember is Touhou 17 stage 4, where you're going through hell and like the music is just going so bombastic with the guitars to the point where it gets to the middle portion, the song stops and calms down just slightly, and that's when you meet Yachié, and Yachié goes through her dialogue sequence, and it's a good way to like tell the plot, like, yeah, you made it to hell, it's extremely dangerous, and here's this random person that's here to help you. Or quote-unquote help. Alright, so Asuka was your name? Asama. I don't know why I want to say Asuka. You know what? I have Evangelion on the mind. So, she's gonna be a little bit of a weird one. I remember her patterns being incredibly tight, so without Moon, this is gonna be a little nasty. But we'll manage. Thankfully, our hitbox is slightly smaller in this game, so yeah. You know, abusing the mechanics of being invincible is really nice, although it doesn't really last all that long. Wait. Hearts! Those hearts have massive hitboxes, what the heck? Why are they just so huge? Seriously! I mean, there I just got hit by a bullet, so like, but still. Oh my gosh. I get so blindsided by this spell. Because I'm like focusing on the hearts, but then I get hit from the side from like a random bullet that was connected to the hearts. Ugh, heart attack! Okay, these tight patterns are actually not as bad as Moon made it out to be. I think with I noticed this with the Moon shot type, and I know specifically in the demo, when I'm using Imperishable Moon, I'm a lot more reckless with the game. Although not with this one, because this one just seems really nasty. This particular spell is just like, what the fuck are you supposed to do here? Just get close to her as possible and just like go through the weird, wacky patterns. That's kind of just what you have to do. Oh. I'm gonna have to learn to be a little less reckless with Imperishable Moon, because like when I do use Imperishable Moon, I am gonna use it. I need to be careful with like dodging and stuff, because like I overcompensate. I use it a little too much. Oh gosh, I'm in a corner. I'm in a corner. Get to the center. Get to the chopper. Oh right, this one. Can't erase those, and the bullets appear from behind the screen, so don't even go to the walls that the arrows went to. Wow, you know what would be good for this spell? Actual spread. And just when I was saying Marisa didn't need spread. There we go. Is it just me, or do the sound effects seem a little low? Hold on. Okay, I know I turned them down, but for some reason I wasn't able to hear, like, the sound effect whenever you have the enemy's, like, HP at, like, a small little threshold. It makes that weird little, like, ticking sound. Yeah, I wasn't able to hear that for some reason. Weird. Oh, right. Everything is, like, either aimed or have their... Everything has their own properties. This one is really interesting. And it apparently lasts for a very long time, too. So, really with this spell, I just gotta keep my eye out for pretty much everything. All directions. It's actually like a labyrinth. Just like the last, just like the stage we were in. Oh, I went too fast. I was too fast to save my little buddy. Come on, I at least want to defeat her. There we go. Alright. Second time, and she's actually not that bad. I like that boss fight. Very inventive, a lot of patterns, a lot of puzzle patterns too. I'm actually a really big fan of her non-spells now that I've experienced it. Oh, that still like gets me scared. Okay, so I'm pretty sure Maleficent's castle is going to be pretty samey. Yeah, it still has these shots, which I am not a fan of. Not a fan of how they get so close to me. It's scary. Oh, this is weird, this is weird. What the fuck happened there? Did it just like... What did this thing do? Oh, it summons a bunch of stuff and then it shoots it. Oh, wow. Okay, I see what happened there. Because I am using this like shot, it automatically killed all those diamonds that the fairy summons, and therefore created a giant wall of bullets that I just couldn't get through. I'm like, what the fuck? How am I supposed to dodge this? Speaking of how am I supposed to dodge this, I really don't like this one. This is just way too fast for my eyes and reflexes. Oh, and I had to use 2 bombs for that. Oh, well. I know at the end of this stage we get transported to the moon, but I'm genuinely very curious about where exactly we're at right now. Because, like, this is not the moon. Are we going deeper into, like, the pyramid or something? Like, where are we right now in the context of Touhou? And then we get teleported to the moon. jeez. Honestly, I should have seen it coming. Seeing the Sea of Tranquility, I'm like, damn it. Of course we would have fought her. Alright. And you even have the same sprite of the earth in the background, too. With like a weird skull face for some reason. Never really got the skull face thing. Alright, Touhou, how are you gonna break my heart this time? I don't know why I suddenly turned into Alfred Ashford there. Alright. Oh, I was actually gonna like try to pin myself on her real quick, cause like, yeah, let show you Touhou. Oh, I forgot about that. I hate how it doesn't erase them either. Oh, now... Okay, now I'm hearing, like, the full leitmotif of the song. Good song. Why is this so cluttered? What even are these things that she's shooting at us? Are these supposed to be, like, peaches or something? I mean, it would make sense. She does like peaches. Jeez. I'm just so tense right now. I'm so tense meeting her. Like, I don't like her. I like her as a character, but I don't like fighting her. This is gonna take a lot of practice. I already know. And those non-spells. I don't think I'll ever be good at these non-spells. I mean, there is a very clear pattern, but gosh, this feels like a spell card. This feels like a legit spell card at this point. Like, where's the time? Where's the name? Where's the name of this pattern? I see now why Yukari didn't want to fight you. And there goes me. Alright, so literally all you have to do is just game over, use all of your lives, and don't retry or go back to the title screen. That's good, that's good. I actually want to test something out real quick. Give me a minute. Alright. Let's do something real quick. I am going to purposefully lose all of my lives right now. Now, I know I have like 5 continues. This is basically just for experimentation purposes. I have 5 continues. If I get rid of all of my continues and all of my lives, or actually, no, if I return to the title screen right now. No, okay. So it doesn't automatically give me the gem. Now, if I am to use up all of my continues, does it automatically give me the gem because I technically went through a full playthrough? A full playthrough that, in my, in this weird sense, was a full playthrough. Well, only one way to find out. Unfortunately, because I'm using Moon, it's really hard to actually get hit by some of the bullets. So, best to just stay inside of the fairies. Marisa, no! Alright, 4. Man, this is actually like one of the few times where I'm actually sad that I have multiple continues. Kill me. Wow, Marisa, you're incredibly dark today. Reimu, just exterminate me already. I don't want to be a yokai anymore. I like how the boss disappeared right then and there, just for a split second. Actually, what is the effect that... Oh, right, it's perfect freeze. Summons the power of Cherno. Not a big fan of that one, if I remember correctly. Alright, one more continue. I think you need to have yellow text at the bottom of the pause / game over menu to tell you that you can get the stone now. Oh, I see. I do remember seeing that yellow text in my previous playthroughs, so... I didn't get the yellow text, and that means... No! I don't get it. Okay. Interesting. Thanks for telling me that, Delta. Alright, so I need to progress to a certain point in the game, I'm guessing. Maybe past stage 3, perhaps? That would seem to make the most amount of sense. Alright, well, we'll try it again. I think this might be our last playthrough for the day. I wanted to start earlier today, but like, things kind of didn't work out exactly. So, I think I'll put this gem right here. Oh, one second. I'm going to look up the Touhou 20 manual to see what exactly these things will do. Because I used this for the demo, but I completely forgot, like, where... what effects they give you. Alright, assist stone. If we want to equip the Scarlet Devil, increases attack power when focused, or creature red, incident attack gauge feels faster. I guess we equip that there to increase our focus damage. Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't actually know which one is which. I think that's Scarlet Devil. I could be wrong. I think it's past stage 3 or 4. Yeah, that would make the most amount of sense, considering the demo was right after stage 3. Alright, well, we'll try with this build for now, and yay! I can unlock magic missiles after this. Ah, magic missiles, my beloved, I missed you. This way we'll be able to deal even more damage to the enemies. Lasers actually wasn't that bad. Certainly much more damaging than Imperishable Moon. Yeah, I can already see like the big difference. Now, if I remember correctly, the Jammer's build specifically requires me to get the frogs, and I think I equipped the frogs onto my focus shot type. That's specifically the build I used to get a 1cc in the demo. Although I did get a bunch of 1cc's in the demo, now that I remember correctly. Alright, I don't actually know what the ability is called when you fill up the entire gauge. I'm gonna call it the gem phase, because I don't actually know the name of it, but like when you go into the gem phase for magic missiles, it's not bad. I mean, that's the spread I've been talking about for Marisa, but again, I don't really need spread for Marisa, I want damage. Except for when I'm using the frogs. The frogs is actually pretty good spread. No, we'll let this go. I was about to reset. I'm not looking to get a 1cc this go around. It would be nice, but that's not our goal. Our goal is literally just to get all the stones. One of these days we might actually get to the final boss again. Or heck, actually see who the extra stage boss is. I think before we end the session today, I might just have to look up who the extra stage boss is, as well as their theme song. You know what, we'll look at their theme song, and then I'll look up an image of the boss. If it's fucking Toyohime. I mean Yorihime. If it's fucking Yorihime, I'm going to be livid. Or Mima. It's not Mima. I don't know why I keep saying it's Mima. It's never Mima. It will never be Mima. Mima died on her way back to her home planet long, long ago. Glad to hear that Zune hasn't gotten rid of the crunchy sound effect that the magic missiles have. Listen to that crunchy tick. Oh yeah, that crunchy tick. Also the spread effect. The spread damage is just like a bunch of like red explosions. Because art is an explosion. I say that as the boss dies. Would I rank this Stage 1 boss theme as my favorite Stage 1 boss theme? I'm not exactly sure. There's actually a lot of contenders for like my favorite Stage 1 boss theme. I'm a big fan of Aika Ebizu's theme from Touhou 17. I really like that melody, and the jelly like sound effects are really nice on the ears. This one is pretty good though. This one is pretty good. The King Yamamba herself has a very powerful theme song, and I can appreciate the powerfulness with it. Kind of ironic that what is usually seen as the focus shot type with the magic missiles has like the biggest spread compared to all the other shot types. I find that a little odd. Sometimes I severely underestimate Marisa's speed, especially when she's focused. I feel like she's a lot more faster for some reason. At this point, I'm not really being serious with these playthroughs right now. Except for when I'm on this boss. I really hate that pattern, so I try to get through it as fast as possible. But no, yeah, this game was like it was a day one purchase for me, and honestly, I am really glad that I got this game on Steam. One of the few times where I legitimately have purchased a Touhou game. I mean, what am I talking about? I own all Touhou games, totally, 100%. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Also, I think this is... We're not going to see the ending today. I think this is the first Touhoustreams session where we're not actually going to be able to use Chopper. Poor Chopper. Still trapped in the Shadow Realm, unfortunately. Alrighty. Now, if I want to rank which of the bosses from the demo are the hardest, I would definitely have to say the Stage 2 boss is definitely harder out of the three. Because, like, King Yamamba, who I unfortunately don't remember the name of at this very moment, was fun and not really all that difficult. It's just like sometimes get blindsided by some of her attacks, specifically the fairy one, because like the fairy one is really difficult to see. Naruko, or yeah, Naruko, I think that's her name. She is really, really enjoyable. Like, I like all of her patterns, and I've gotten to the point where I've memorized most of them, so like, yeah. This, however, I will never get used to this non-spell. This is just like, this is kind of just vomit. It really is just vomit, and I hate it. Either I'm going to have to use Imperishable Moon to get rid of those bullets, or I'm going to have to just bomb it. I'm gonna have to just bite the bullet and bomb it. Although, if I bomb it, then I'm theoretically not biting a bullet. That would be bad on my teeth.
On my already bad teeth as it is.
When you're a wolf with bad teeth, then you know you have no hope in humanity. You have no hope in the world. Alright. This spell definitely got nerfed, though. Like, it was a lot more cluttered. I kind of miss the cluttered version. The cluttered version was like really fast and really enjoyable. Kind of feels like I'm playing easy mode at that point with that spell. Despite being my least favorite boss due to its difficulty, I still like the theme song. Now I wonder, will the text only show up if I get a retry, or will it show up in the main menu? If it shows up in the main menu when I press the pause button, then that would be pretty good. Also, main menu, gain and ban. Pause menu. I meant pause menu. Yes, how do you do, fellow kids? I play them their video games. And I could legitimately make that joke. I'm 28. Sometimes I feel like I'm one of the few people in my friend group that doesn't care about their age. Like, I literally don't give a damn. Oh, boo-hoo, I'm getting older. Congratulations, yay. Like, I don't even really feel bad about it. In fact, I want to get older. When I turn 30, let me tell you, it's gonna be a big party. It's gonna be an enjoyable day for me. Meanwhile, all of my other friends are gonna be crying in the corner like, you're so old. I'm like, yeah, I'm old. Yay! Hooray, more silver hairs. Oh yeah, there was no way I was gonna kill that death fairy. I miss my spread with the frogs. Ow! There we go. Now there's see, the spread actually works for this section because, like, there's way too many bullets. There's way too many spirits on screen, and you need to destroy the spirits before they get to the bottom of the screen. Otherwise, you'll have to deal with, like, bullets from behind, which is the bane of my existence. Well, one of the banes of my existence. That and micrododging, and streaming, and Jack the Ludobile. No, actually, I'm good at Jack the Ludobile. It's when I get blindsided by Jack the Ludobile that it's bad. Because, like, once I know that that's the pattern, I'm like, oh yeah, I could totally do that. What's the other one? What's the other one that Zune really likes to use? Border of Wave and Particles. Yeah, anytime Border of Wave and Particles shows up, I'm like, oh no, I'd rather play UFO. And I would, actually. Never thought I'd say that. Gosh. The tides have turned. Like, UFO has actually become one of my favorite Touhou games. Well, not favorite, it's like in my top 5. But I've grown to appreciate it a lot more over the years. I still say it has, like, the second best plot in a Touhou game. First still being Legacy and Lunatic Kingdom. At least in my opinion. Again, this is all my conjecture, my opinion. But yeah. Speaking of which, I'm really curious to see the plot of this game. I think it's going to be a really good one. Oh, also, no text yet. Oh boy, a friend of mine just pinged me asking if they want a cringy story. Don't you know it? You know me, I love cringy. I mean, just take a look at my OC. Alright. This one might not be so bad. I did say that Nareko is like one of my... Nareko. I need to, like, pronounce it correctly. I did say that Nareko is, like, my favorite boss. I need to prove it by actually succeeding in this. So the spell really is just all about getting through the pattern as fast as possible. Going in like a diamond formation. Okay. You know what? That's reminiscent of an extra stage boss that I'm going to have to fight in a previous Touhou game at some point. And like, I'm gonna have to get used to that. But in this one, at least it seems pretty easy. What are you doing in the corner? Oh gosh, we have another Ran right here. Stop corner spamming. Oh, oops. Erase. Delete, delete, delete. Ladies and gentlemen, Mikimi Kirishima. Oh gosh, that just reminds me. I need to get back to watching. I need to watch. I need to rewatch Death Note again. Death Note is one of those shows slash animes that I just constantly rewatch every like now and then. Wow, I actually got hit by that.
Well, that usually doesn't happen.
Death Note, Digimon, occasionally Pokemon, and Oban Star Racers are like the big things that I constantly rewatch every now and then whenever I'm in the mood. I gotta add Kamen Rider Faiz to the mix, because like that's my first ever Kamen Rider series, and I am planning on doing a rewatch of that sometime soon. Wow, I actually like backed into that. Oops. I said I needed to like really pull my weight in the. All right, I'm gonna try to like do this card. I'm gonna capture this one. Oh, damn it. Well, I tried. Wow, if it wasn't for the invincibility frames, I would have died there. I don't know why. That time it was just significantly harder. I guess I wasn't really focusing all that much. Something I gotta get used to with Touhou. I gotta, like... And I played so many Touhou games at this point, but like I really gotta focus in with these games a little bit more. Alright, what's the thing that says Zoltachian Labyrinth? What the heck is Zoltachian? I know that Zoltachian, it's with a sh instead of a x, because, you know, phonetically, if we're going with like the Aztec pronunciation, it's going to be sh, aka Shibalba. But like, what the heck is that supposed to be? Watch it be actually Aztec. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, great. Gotta say, I'm having a lot of fun with this game so far. Like, the patterns are really enjoyable, and I don't know. Despite the whole, like... I know I'm still reeling from, like, the Toyohime surprise, but I think all the bosses are very well designed. Even Toyohime to a point, like, she's supposed to be hard. Like, she's supposed to be, in canon, impossible to defeat. And, like, I think it's really funny. Don't know how to feel about her non-spells just yet, but, yeah, I think most, if not all, the bosses are somewhat designed very fairly. Although I haven't gotten to the end of the final boss, so maybe my opinions on her will change. Heck, I barely even remember most of her spell cards, considering we only fought her once. I am curious to get back to her, though, because she was a pretty fun fight. From what I remember, she was a fun fight. But to be fair, I was screaming a lot. Ew. How are you supposed to get through that? Are you just supposed to go into the pattern? I guess so. Meek! Eternal Meek! Oh, wow. I should have died there. I don't know how I how I didn't, though. Was it invincibility frames, or did that bullet just not actually hit me? I think it was because of my moon effect. It might have been a perishable moon. And perishable moon has saved me more than once. Even when I'm not using it as my main shot type. There we go. Man, I love this part. Again, environmental storytelling, this game does incredibly well. For a game that has the moniker of being the 20th installment in the franchise, it does a really good job in showing it being worthy of being the 20th installment, especially... Again, I keep bringing her up, Toyohime. Alright, favorite boss design, let's go. I am very curious to see... or to hear, like, arrangements of these theme songs. Especially this one. I want a full-on eerie piano remix of Asama's theme. Asama has, like, the greatest... probably my favorite song in the game so far. I haven't even heard the extra stage theme, too. I'm sure that one is good. Damn it, those hearts. Yeah, for some reason those hearts have, like, massive hitboxes. It's almost like they're not even hearts, they're just, like, circles. Which they might as well be, actually. Maybe. Unfortunately, I'm not like my other Touhou friends. I'm not really into the whole programming scene, so I don't really know, like, the logistics of hitboxes and shots in the game. So, like, I don't know, like, how big specific bullets actually are. But I wouldn't be surprised if the heart bullets, at least in this game, had, like, massive hitboxes. Or unrealistic hitboxes. It's actually kind of funny. When I first fought this boss, like, an hour ago, I thought these non-spells were impossible, but they're actually, like, the easiest non-spells in, like, the second half of the game. I'm actually, like, having a lot of fun dodging these. It's taken me back, like, to the days of mainline. Kinda wish I can actually hit the boss sometimes, though. And, you know, also remember this one. Oh, gosh! I didn't do the labyrinth correctly. Oh, look at that. I can actually, like, stop here, but I'm gonna keep going. This is our last playthrough for the day, so, you know, I want to go as far as I can at the very least. Oh, oops. We will be playing this game again tomorrow. I may do it in a voice call, considering I have, you know, played through this game now, and I've gotten my blind experience. Like, I might, for some weird reason, and I don't know why, whenever I'm in a Discord voice call, I apparently am better at Touhou games. Again, really, really strange. Don't know why. Maybe it's because I don't really have to, like, form conversations 24/7. Because, like, I have other people doing it for me. They put me at ease. My friends put me at ease. Or something like that. I don't know. Ah. I have really long nails, so when I pressed the down button there, it didn't actually register because of my nail. Ugh. I hate when that happens. Oh, I guess we're going with Ipum. Ipum. Man, she has so much HP. Ooh! Whoa! I should have died like 2 separate times. I don't know how I didn't die against those arrows, but alright, I'll take it. Now that I'm looking at, like, the red pattern, it's actually not fire. It's more like, oh gosh. It's been so long since I've researched flowers that I don't remember the name of that particular flower. But, like, it's a red flower. No duh. And this area still looks like Maleficent's castle. I mean, I wouldn't mind a Touhou character based off of a dragon. Or based off of Maleficent. Oh gosh, just imagine how much in trouble Zune would be. I'm sorry guys, but no more Touhou 20s. Zune just got sued by Disney, and now Disney owns Touhou. And they will now never use Touhou in any sort of product, and they just keep it in the back burner. Congratulations, the fandom is dead. You killed the fandom. You did this. And then it's just a picture of Maleficent just doing a smirk. It's like, me? Or whatever, like, Maleficent laugh she does in, like, Kingdom Hearts. I watched Sleeping Beauty a while back, and I was kind of disappointed about the severe lack of evil Maleficent cackling there was in that movie. And I'm speaking about both the original and the live-action version. And the live-action version wasn't bad. I'm one of those, like, firm believers that the live-action version is pretty okay. It's better than most of, the live-action movies for Disney. That mid-boss is gonna be really, really nasty. I can just tell. Yay, micro-dodging. Just realized we're micro-dodging at this point. I think it's because we killed the fairy so... Yeah, we killed the death fairy so fast that we have to deal with more of this, apparently. Well, at least I don't have to worry about resource management, because it seems like the game gives you a decent amount of lives. At least if you're good. You know, if you're not a scrub. No, I don't want no scrubs. A scrub is a Marisa that can't get no love from me. Taking on the passenger side of Marisa's broom. Alright, round like whatever at this point. Gosh, I'll say it again. Zune's artwork has severely improved over the years. Toyohime looks really, really good in this art style. And I remember Zune's design of her, like, back in the day. Like, Zune actually made an unused design for the Watatsuki sisters. And Toyohime, I mean, looked like a classic Zune character. So, anatomy was, like, all kinds of weird and wonky, but, like, this version, she looks great. And I'm glad he reincorporated her belts. Oh man, I just had a thought. If Koichi Komeji's heartthrobbing adventure ever returns, and I know this character is important in that show, or that series, do you think they'll do something again with her? I'm sure they will. Ew, 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 wait. I'm trying. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, so it really is just like its own fucking spell card at this point. Yeah, this is... Why did they make her non-spells just the same difficulty as a spell card? And the Wonder Stones can't destroy anything. Ew. How are you supposed to do this, I wonder? How are you supposed to do this, I wonder, stone? Well, no, the Wonder Stone will actually help. Ugh. And I don't want to bomb spam that either, because I want to figure it out. Ooh, it's nasty, but I think I can figure out, like, a compromise for this. Nope, apparently not. Boom. Well, we tried. We got the Toyohime at the very least, and we unlocked another stone, so I'm happy about that. Alright. One last thing I want to do before we end it for today. I want to check the music room and see what the extra stage sounds like. Alright, let's do this. Is that the extra stage? I'm going to guess that's the extra stage. Not a bad song. Alright, so while we listen to this music, I'm going to open the wiki real quick because I want to show off the characters. Alright, here we are. We have the Touhou wiki for Fossilized Wonders. Now let's see who the extra stage boss is, because at this point, like, yeah, let's see. I'm not gonna get to the extra stage anytime soon, of course. Alright, so we have Raymond Marisa's playable characters. We have Ubame Chirizuka, Chimi Hojo, Yuiman Asama, and her title is The Key Weak Point of the Glorious Capital. Ooh, the capital, you say? She's apparently also the extra stage mid-boss. Interesting. And then we have Watatsuki no Toyohime, the sage who links the triangular mountain and the sea. Yes, exactly what her ability is. Great art style. And then the final boss, Arya Iwanaga, the Princess of Permanence. Don't know what that means, but okay. And the extra stage boss is... Ooh. Not Mima, not Yorihime. New character. Nina Watari. The apparition that crafts fictitious cities. Okay, let's see what her design looks like. Oh my gosh, she looks so pretty. Is she on top of an oyster? I just realized that. Yeah, she's like on top of an oyster. She has an oyster in her hair. Dude, her hairstyle is so pretty. It's like looped a bit. And it kind of looks like she has like those types of frills that... Hold on. That melody actually sounds familiar. Hold on. Why does that sound like a Wan theme? Okay, so for those of you that don't know, Wan is a fan composer for fan-made Touhou games. And that sounds like one of his songs. That reminds me of one of his songs. I don't remember which one, but it reminds me of one of them. I think it might have been in like Reverb Soul Saber, but like that was way too much like it. All right, well, that's the stage theme. That sounds really good. I'm gonna listen to that later. And what is the extra stage boss theme going to be? Guitars. Guitar-centric. I like it. Ooh. Listen to that, like, Gen 5 Pokemon bassline in the background. So she's a Shen. I've never heard of those. And she has the ability to create mirages. Whoa, what the heck is this? Seiken Shindiko. So this is what she's based off of. Nina's appearance, species, and abilities are all based off of the Shen, a sort of clam-like monster which comes from Chinese mythology. They were at first associated with shape-shifting, even coming to be seen as a type of dragon. Oh, another dragon. As those are also symbols of change and, more importantly, water. Later on, the shape-shifting aspect of the Shen transformed into the broader ability to create mirages. More specifically, they often created a type of mirages called Fata Morgana. That's a term I know from Persona. Interesting. An illusion of a city sometimes seen on the sea. Something similar to like Broken Spectre, which is something that was referenced by Sane at some point. Something that looks like a figure slash city, but is actually just a mirage. This may be why the smoke scene behind Nina on her clam looks like a city. In Japan, the city displayed by that illusion was thought to be Horai, the land of the immortals. Oh, interesting. So she's associated with Horai in some form or fashion. Okay. I like this character concept, and you know what? Her being a clam who has the ability to create mirages reminds me of a character from Naruto who had a similar ability to create illusions. All right. I'm curious to see what the extra stage boss is about one of these days, but right now I can't, get to the extra stage. I am just not that skilled, but I am glad that I was able to at least see what they look like. Let's freaking go! Hey, Gecko! Clam Girl. I know, right? Clam Girl. She's so cool. Like, literally, Clam Girl. And she can create illusions, too. Let's bring her on the screen again. Yeah, look at that Clam Girl. She looks so cool. And her theme song is good too. I'm listening to it right now. I'm curious to see what her battle is like. But yeah, I love her design. Honestly, everybody in this game, perfect. Absolutely perfect. From stage 1 to to the extra stage, everyone is just really, really good. I love these characters' designs, especially Asama. I cannot fucking believe that Toyohime is in this game, but like, everyone is great. Maybe the final boss is a little lacking. I mean, she's edgy, but not really my cup of tea. What is she, anyways? A stone goddess, and has the ability to cast one, causing one to give up on change. Okay. She just makes you lose the will to change. Wow. She is a horrible therapist if that's the case. Araya can halt changes in people and objects, as seen when she froze the sanctuary, the entirety of Gensokyo, most of its inhabitants, into an eternal loop. Excuse me? Alright, well, apparently, the story is quite intense. And she's based off of Iwanaga Hime, a goddess that I'm actually not familiar with. Interesting. Oh man, I am gonna have so much fun doing research on her. On pretty much every single boss in this game. Yeah, this game is great. Clam VTuber win. Oh man, I actually kind of want to do that actually. Hey, Spirit is a shapeshifter, and I have made a Pngtuber of him as a Vmon for the eventual Digimon playthroughs, so I'm kinda tempted to do that. But yeah, my gosh, this was such a good game. Unfortunately, Gecko, you showed up at the right as we're done for the day. But Touhou 20, absolutely phenomenal game. I'm gonna look into trying to get the English patch to work, and tomorrow we will be playing more of it, along with whatever game I have in the background that I need to finish. It's either going to be a Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne or Edu. But with that said, love this game. Fantastic. Worth the wait. Great game. Can't wait to read the story. And Marisa still continues to be a great character, even beyond the demo. I'm happy for that. All right, well, I am starting to get really hungry, so I'm gonna go get some dinner. But before we end for the day, just gotta do my usual. Thank the patrons. Thank you to Scar the Firefox and Gecko Moments for subscribing to the Patreon. And yeah. Again, stream will be tomorrow, and then we'll do another stream on Friday. We're gonna be just like trying to get through the playthroughs as much as possible for this game, because like we need to unlock more of the gems, and I want to do the jammers build once we unlock everything. Oh, don't worry, Drew, I'll join you guys in a bit. So with that said, no worries, Gecko, there's always tomorrow. But with that said, I'll see you guys next time. Laters.